The Dow soaring on Thursday, posting it's one of its best days of the year. Now on pace, unless something crazy happens, for its 8th straight month of gains, something that has not happened since 1995. The question is this: what's going to take us to Dow 25,000? Michael Bapis with Bapis Group at HighTower Advisors. Rich Ross with Evercore ISI. Michael, you know, I guess good is never enough, right? The Dow 24 something. We're not trying to be greedy. But if you are bullish on the market, what's it going to take to get us there? What stocks do you think are going to be able to lead this cart? Who's the donkey?
Look, I think there's a very good chance that we continue to go higher. There may be a pullback, but at the end of the day, it may be something as simple as people just want to be a part of the frenzy. I mean, today's one of the first days that everybody's really talking about how much the Dow is up, how much the markets are up, how much everything is up for that matter. But there are still stocks that are and companies that are trading, you know, at or near historical PE ranges. While you have the high flyers and while you have all the companies that have gone up so much, Apple's trading at 15 times earnings. Companies like Microsoft and IBM, who are leading the blockchain frenzy that everybody's talking about, they're trading at 24 and 11 times earnings. And then you have, on the flip side, you have a company like Target or some of these other retail companies that are trading around 12 to 15 times earnings. So look, I think there's still room to grow. People are starting to get a bit euphoric, which long term, it may make me a little bit nervous, but I think there's a 50-50 chance we get to 25,000 before the end of the year.
Well, yeah, listen, Rich Ross, as the numbers get bigger, the percentages get smaller. We got to remind ourselves of that. That's only about 3.3% above where we are right now on the Dow, 25,000. What stocks, when you look at your charts, what stocks still look like they may have some gas in the tank?
Yeah, Brian, I've got 3 great stocks for you. 2 of them are strong and 1 of them is weak, but they can both outperform next year and even in the short term. So let's start with United Healthcare, UNH, the behemoth in the managed care group. Look, healthcare, the second best performing sector year to date, up 20%. And this is my top pick in the top subsector within the healthcare sector. You look at that long-term weekly chart, you've held the 100-week moving average, which has defined the trend for over 8 years, Brian, a remarkable run of success. I think that run continues. Now we look at Caterpillar, one of the top 2 or 3 names in the Dow this year. I think it's poised for another big year next year. Caterpillar is a big beneficiary of many of the themes that are driving not just the markets here in the U.S., but on a global basis, sort of the reflation trade, if you will. Reflation without inflation gives us elation, and that's what we're seeing in the markets, Brian. So Caterpillar with meaningful upside. And finally, let's finish on kind of a down note with some upside. That's Chevron, the oil giant here. Yes, we're up off the lows, but you're sort of flattish year to date. You're really underperforming fairly dramatically. I think oil can break out next year. You've already seen a nice resurgence. And when the calendar turns, people are going to look at energy through a different lens. And Chevron and the other big integrateds like Royal Dutch and Total, which have already broken out for multi-year basis, these stocks are going to outperform into next year. So 2 strong ones, 1 weak one. 3 ways to make money.
Wow, there you go. Some good names there. Michael bringing them as well. We are watching Dow 25,000 now. Just absolutely incredible year. It's going to go down in history. Certainly one of the best, unless something crazy happens the next 4 weeks. Michael and Rich, thank you both very much. Folks, thank you as always for watching Trading Nation.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.